Hello there, humans on Karens. It's your boy, the Unfortunate One, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at the revamped IS-7 that has just received the new HD model texture, whatever. So let's just take a look at this tank. It looks absolutely beautiful. I think Wargaming did a very good job on this HD model. So nothing has changed really about the statistics of this tank, but you know, the gun is the same, everything's the same, you know, but the model has changed. The HD model changes the armor profile a bit. Also, I just want to point out that the speed of this tank isn't actually 50 kilometers, it's 45 kilometers. It says 50 kilometers simply because if you go downhill, you reach 50 kilometers, and you go back and fly around, you actually keep that 50 kilometers until you go uphill again. Which is useful. Now, what I'm gonna equip with this tank, so this is not gonna be a full review, but I'm gonna equip repair kit simply because it's a heavy tank. I take tons of shots with this tank, so yeah, I do the rations and the fuel. The rations are for improving my handling of the gun, and that's my ammo layout. So let's jump to Blitz Hangar to take a look at the new changes. So here we are. As you can see, the IS-7 is with the U100 that has the U100 also received the HD model, but the armor profile didn't change. As you can see, it changed, but we're going to take a look at the 8.2 first. Now, as you can see, it's the same IS-7 that we all know and hate to play. You know, it's got that flat plate at the front, pretty much flat, not really any angled. As you can see, that the is quite nice. The armor is quite nice. The lower part of the hull is around 200 millimeters. The cheeks of the turret are 280. Really good tank. Just it's not really a good tank. Sorry, I meant to say not really a good tank. As you can see, there's a small, teeny cupola on the top that you can penetrate, as well as the other cupola. Not really cupola, but like flat area on the turret. Now, let's take a look at the 8.3 i7, which I'm very excited about. So this is the 8.3. As you can see, there are two more angles or armor plates that are added. So as you can see, the armor distribution is a lot better. On the peak, it's about 360 millimeters. On the peak of the pike nose, like the line, the middle line of the pike nose. But the size of the pike nose are a bit weaker, but they're still 360 millimeters. So yeah, they're pretty good. So, as you can see, the turret cheeks are 290 to 80, which is a bit of an improvement from the old IS-7. The cupola also is a lot slant angled now, so it's gonna be more difficult to penetrate it. And of course, a flat area over there is a lot smaller. So let's jump directly into a replay and see how this tank performs. So we are on Castilla, it's Supremacy. We got T30, E100, IS-7, Kronpagen. Yeah, those are tanks on their team. So I need to be worried about those tanks. It's a bit weird. Maybe I shouldn't put graphics to max. Probably not. Anyway, let's skip ahead a bit because there's literally nothing interesting but the beautiful IS-7. So the 121B is spotted over there, and so I'm thinking, okay, maybe the U100 is over here. Get a very good shot into the Vickers ear. Did not expect it. You should always try, you know, because it's a Russian tank, you know, Russian bias, and of course Stalin is sometimes very awake and will guide your shell. So I'm thinking, okay, we spotted the U100 over there. That means all the heavies, all the enemy team is gonna be over there. So this is a bit of a dumb move. You don't do this, guys. Just don't do this, because This is dumb. This is absolutely brainless move. I just like testing the armor out for no reason anyway. Normally I would not play the IS-7 like this, but I just want to test the armor out. So as you can see, the little spot at the middle of pike nose is a bit bigger now, so that's why the 4 now is 5 pounds big, I think. So we clear the T-30, and oh boy, and a ton of tanks get spotted. The E-100, the 121V. Fortunately, the 121V does not have enough gun pressure to shoot me, which is very good. So I back up out of here. The IS-4 is doing something I would personally not do. I think it was really following me. Yeah, I showed a bad example anyway. I wreck his game if he did actually follow my example. So unfortunately, we did not get into Kronwagen. Nice trade there. And yeah, we're gonna back up here because there's a ton of tanks over there. And of course, if I don't want to end up like my IS-4, I have to back up. So we got the TVP who's pushing me. I don't know what he's doing, but I haven't paid too much attention to the mediums. But yeah, the E-100 is rushing me. I get a very good bounce from the 121B. My armor, my pike nose was actually flat there. I think with the old IS-7, I would not have done that. So the E-100 is, I don't know what he's doing. He's just there. I think he's trying to put pressure on me, but we get a nice tracking shot into him. Unfortunately, he repairs his track, but that's not a problem. As you can see, the side armor of this tank is, I think it's a bit more angled, because with the old IS-7, I think that Kronwagen would have penetrated me. Unfortunately, we do get a hit by the E-100, but that's not a problem, So, we are on quite a low amount of hit points right now. We're bleeding hit points, and I know I need to get out of this situation. So, unfortunately, we got such a big low roll there. Unfortunate, and yeah, I think that would have probably changed the outcome of me dying in this game. So, because, well, I would have finished off the E-100, and Kronwagen would have probably not spotted me. So, I'm gonna back up over here, and I see the other IS-7 was on 30 HP, so I think, okay, the roof of this IS-7 is very weak, so I'm gonna try to, like, splash the roof and get that guy, because a tank on 30 hit points is still a big threat. So we do spot him trying to come up, and unfortunately we don't have enough gun pressure to shoot him. But yeah, we're sort of in the part of the game where the enemy team doesn't do too much, and our team doesn't do too much, because if we pull off a move, I'll die, because like most of us are in low hit points except for the waffle. So yeah, we're in that part of the game, which is not fun at all, because you don't really do anything. I think if I would have kept my hit points, I would have done a lot more damage. But yeah, we're just gonna, you know, do our stuff. Okay, so we spot the IS-7, which is trying to do something. He backs up. I don't know why, because if he rushed me, I think he wouldn't have taken me out. But so we spot the 121B, nice bounce there on the track, and we are gonna try our best to angle the armor, and of course we bounce his heat shell, which is very good. Now we do die, but we do manage to clear him, which is very good, because that means that you don't have a medium tank, and we are winning on supremacy points. So as you can see, he penetrated us on a flat angle with a heat shell. In the old IS-7, I think he would have penetrated with a standard shell. Now, he does call me a hacker, which is pretty funny, you know, it's pretty funny. But yeah, he called me a hacker. You know, how did you bounce that many shots? So the tortoise has taken too many shots, and he doesn't want to come out anymore, which is totally understandable. Now we are winning on supremacy points, and we have double cap. So this game should be easy win if one of our tanks doesn't go suicide. So nobody's moving right now, so we do win on supremacy points, which is a good win. I'll take it. So as you can see here, the IS-7 is a great tank. Now, this was actually the first game I played after the 8.3 update. I was like, okay, let's try the IS-7 out because I watched some videos on it and it seemed good, but I wanted to try it out for myself. And oh boy, did it reward me. Now, I did use credit boosters. That's how I earned 60,000 credits, because I was grinding credits. So yeah, so the tank is great now, and if you have the i7, play it. If you don't have it, grind it. And it's definitely now one of the best tier 10s. If not the best tier 10, it is definitely relevant again. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.